Hey YouTube, this is Dr. Light 19XX, and I want to say thank you for checking up on me over the last couple months. I'm back, and today I want to go ahead and go over commercial display stands and promotional items. I feel like those are very critical in trying to kind of bring an atmospheric like game level to your room. It just completes it, honestly, in my opinion. It looks really clean. It doesn't look super rigged up. I don't know. It looks nice, and I'm really big about trying to bring back like a nostalgic game store that I once grew up going to, and it's really hard. It's really hard, but there's some things that I've done and some places that I've been that have pulled off some stuff in a really cool way. So I've really been trying to bring that trick to my personal room. So I want to go ahead and show you the cave, show you some of the display stands that I have and where they're put and all that stuff. So let's go. Going with promotional stands, as soon as you walk in on the right, you're going to see a almost 5 foot tall Zelda display standee for the release of the Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. Now real quick, I placed a couple of Zelda stuff up here just because it would make sense, Zelda with Zelda, and then I have a Pac-Man there just because I don't have room for him. But anyway, yeah, so I have my Zelda stand there. It works well. It sets kind of a cool tone when you walk in. Now over here, this is a PlayStation 2 kiosk. I attained this from a friend of mine. So he handed this to me. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't a lot. And I actually had this TV previously, and I had nothing for it, and it worked out perfectly. I had this, I don't know, works good. My Super Mario 3 Happy Meal display. This is a McDonald's countertop display stand. It has all the toys. None of them have been played with. Mario up here. He's a little too big for himself, so he's falling back. Other displays behind here. I have a Mario Party 5, I believe, for the GameCube. It has lights. The batteries are taken out. I'm not going to leave them on. It's just a hassle because they die every 4 or 5 days. This might be a little bit too bright to see. Never mind, we got it. This is a Nintendo 64 fiber optic sign. I actually purchased this off eBay, but it works great, and it's very bright. Very bright. I want to try to clear it. I did a video on this. I can give you links in the description if you want to check this out. This is the Sega display stand. I have my Xbox kiosk. I did a trade with a collector in Austin, and I attained this. This actually has the Halo Edition console inside of it, and I'm actually playing Turok because that game's pretty fun. I actually just did a YouTube video on this recently as well. This is my Wii kiosk. I'll leave a link in the description below. Check it out. Going over here, I have another Zelda display standee. This was given to me at GameStop, still in a box. They didn't have room for it, and they went ahead and gave it to me. And I have a couple of the not for resale cases, just the demo cases, and I got a couple of gift cards with Zelda on it, just to kind of make it look more story oriented, I guess. And then I have a Nintendo
Mario standee. This actually hangs from the ceiling, and it's double-sided. It's about 2 feet tall, and it's in very bad condition, but it's still really, really cool, and it's a nice centerpiece to talk about. Over here, I have this wall for consoles. I actually purchased the metal racks from a closed down Blockbuster. I passed by and they were selling their shelves, and I purchased that along with this sliding door, and it actually works really well with holding your handhelds. So I have a couple of my handhelds in here, and this glass works well. They actually have a lock that goes with it, and all that stuff. And there's still the cards that you can use on their store. I want to probably take that off, but again, it kind of gives like more of a store look. Let me see. Over here, I have a Mario standee for the Mario's World and Mario Kart. Again, I have Mario Kart toys up here, kind of just going with the theme. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. So I have on this side Mario World, there's Mario Kart there, and then Mario Wallet. Now, the shelves that I have, I try to save as much money as possible, and I actually just bought some beams that go right here. And I got a couple of hooks, and I bought some 3/4 inch plywood and then cut them down, and they work out really nice. I can cut them down close enough to where I can reach any game. I can just pull them out, and I also have some at the top that are big enough to hold my boxes, which is really good. And it holds a lot of weight too. A lot of these boxes still have consoles in them. Some of them are complete in box too, so the weight, you can only imagine, gets pretty heavy, especially when you're going old school or going with those 360 Xboxes. They can weigh a bit. But as far as that, that's pretty much how I have my game room set up as far as stands and promotional items. It just makes a room have that much more definition to your collection, and overall it just looks nice in my opinion. And I'm also pretty big about trying to go to an old school looking game store for nostalgic reasons, and trying to get to it. But yeah, again, this is how I have it set up. Actually, real quick, I forgot about this too. This is the Gears of War 3 stand, the little tabletop counter with a clock on it. So glad I have that. But yeah, this is pretty much again how I have everything set up, and again, I'm trying to go with the flow here. I don't have a lot of time, but for instance, like the 64 box set, I have a Donkey Kong plush above it. Super Nintendo Mini with the same box for the controller on top. I'm just trying to go with a theme here. But again, this is Dr. Light 19XX. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope this may have gave you some pointers on how to set up your game room, or what not to do, depending on what kind of collector you are and all that stuff. But thank you. Check out my video, subscribe, and I'll see you on another episode. Thank you.